All right, day 2, summer cut, June 3rd. Beautiful day out. Going to make sure I walk on the treadmill in front of the sun. So anyway, today is, like I said, day 2. And today is pull day. So back, biceps, rear delts. There we go. Forearms and abs. And again, walking on treadmill, getting some extra cardio in. Did not weigh myself. I'm not going to weigh myself every day. Once a week. Going to do a check-in once a month. And just see how everything's going until I get down to that under 15% body fat range. So, a lot of fucking going on today. There's Georgie! George! He's fucking brain dead. Can't say anything about him. He gets me all my protein, so. And what else we got going on? That's it. I mean, a ton of construction going on. These guys are making a shit ton of progress. Still going to be here for another year and a half, give or take. Well, a year. But another episode of full workout. So these videos are a little bit longer, and then they're going to start getting smaller and be a little bit informative as to what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And hopefully we're seeing some progress. So Dana's not here today. It's Tuesday, so he has to work. But and tomorrow I'm not going to be going to the Norwich gym. I'm going to be going to Planet Fitness because they have better leg equipment. I want to do different workouts for that. Stu, Franklin, always a pleasure. So let's get after it. Here we go. Starting out, we're doing a V-bar pull down. Using the, I don't know exactly what these things are called. I should probably educate myself more on that. With the small grips, or close grip, inverted. Oh, that's a good stretch. All right, so this is new for me. Well, not new for me. I usually do this, but I do it in a different way. So we're doing a one-arm cable row, but with a bench for support. Pull-ups, nothing to say about this. Going to keep the wide grip on these. Going for max pull-ups. And I'm not going to lie, those thing arm rows fucking kicked my ass. But max pull-ups, just one set. And I'm trying to get to 15 straight. So we'll see where I can go. Six and a half ain't a bad start. You see me do these on a regular, I'm sure. But I'm going to start low on the weight and really focus on the contraction and squeeze. I also lowered them down a little bit from what I usually have them. Seated face pulls. Reason for the seating is to just for that stability.
Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We'll have a ball. I'm sweet like a buttercup. You're Bobby doll. Show them all what I'm made of. Strut down the hall. Won't stop till I get enough. I wanna live right now. Baby, I'm as young as the night. I wanna dance right now. On the floor, I feel so alive. Don't stop, turn it up. 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 Sound the alarm. I'm coming up. We're going hard. Pour some more into my cup. Sparkling star. Crystal glitter all over. Get in my car. Let's go to my favorite club. Rich like a queen. All my clothes are designer. Life is a dream. Don't wanna wake up from her. Strawberry cream. My lips taste just like sugar. Compared to me.
All right. I said all right, like standing bicep curls. I'm using the cambered bar just because I feel, well, it is a little bit wider than just a straight bar. So, try not to get shoulder flexion on this, just strictly biceps. See how this happens. See how this works. Don't forget to change the weight. Make sure it's a manageable weight. All right, hammer curls. You're going to see me switching a lot, or doing this cycle a lot, hammer curls and straight bar curls, because it pretty much hits all aspects of the bicep. And I really enjoy doing hammer curls. So all right, getting on the forearms and wrist twists. Really love doing these on bicep days because you're supporting the weight in bicep or in a curl position. Rope crunches. Superset with reverse crunch. The only core or the only ab exercises I'm doing throughout this circuit. So, whole day's over. Treadmill, not going quite as fast. Legs are a little bit sore. I just want a moderate cardio after session. Just cool down, relax, enjoy myself, and I also get to edit videos. So, couple notes. The single arm row were fucking amazing. First time I've tried them in that regard. Got a ton of stretch. Really felt it mid lats. What else was there? There was the seated face pulls. Really torched the rear delts and upper traps. Different feel than I've gotten in those before. And going with the lower weight on the rear delt flies and just grabbing the cables, not using handles or anything to that effect, it definitely felt different. Felt more contraction in the deltoid. It was really nice. So went with a lower weight than what I usually do. Control the movement. Got a longer stretch. And I made sure that I crossed over left to right, right to left. And that was it. So pretty good workout overall. Now I'm just going to get my moderate cardio in, burn a few extra calories for the day. Go home, rest, relax, then off to work for the day. So thanks for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow. Keep grinding.